everyone, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back. God bless you, Tiger. Tiger's here and he just made a little sneeze. Say hi, Tiggy. Excuse me. Anyway, today's video is a collab with the one and only YotaStyle. And guys, she begged me to do this collab. She absolutely begged me. She's obsessed. I mean, here's what happened. If you watched a couple of my previous videos back, you know, go back a couple of videos, and you see that I bought the Chanel medallion tote. Well, when Yota heard that I got this medallion tote, and I showed her, she just lost it. She started talking about how she's always wanted this bag, and she's wanted this her whole life, and she has to get one, and she has to get one. Well, she didn't get one. Then, when I got something else, that was it. She lost it. And she told me that she also bought a vintage Chanel. So, what could I say? She copies everything that I do. She's going to say that I'm delusional, but she's the one that's delusional. Trust me. So anyway, the windup of it is we both bought vintage Chanel bags. And I did get another vintage Chanel bag from FashionPhile. Yota also has one from FashionPhile. So when you're finished watching this, go over to Yota's channel, take a look at her video, take a look at her bag, and just humor her. Tell her that you liked hers better and that I'm the one that copied her. You know, give her a couple pats on the back. She looks for that stuff. But anyway, without further ado, let me show you my new bag from FashionPhile. And it is this gorgeous beauty here. At least it's gorgeous to me. This is the LAX square stitched bowler. Let me do a little Autumn Beckman spin. And I'm going to do it two-handed. And let's show the bottom. Whoops. We have 4 feet on the bottom. And I'm going to be honest, I was a little bit busy today and I forgot to look up what year specifically this came from. But I want to say that it was in somewhere around 2010. It may have been a little bit after that. But regardless, guys, this is a classic style. I mean, this is like a Speedy. It's probably comparable in capacity to a Speedy 30. That's my estimation. I have an organizer in here that's for a Speedy 25, and I'll show you what it looks like inside when I unzip this. This bag isn't extremely structured, but it has enough structure that if you didn't have the organizer, it would still keep its shape. It wouldn't just kind of flop in a puddle. And this is the soft caviar leather. And you can see it has silver hardware. Very, very plain and unadorned silver hardware here. And you have quite a few pockets. There's a back pocket here, which has my receipt from the supermarket. I've been using this bag for a couple days. And it's lined in this gorgeous pink textile. And then you have the center compartment, which I'm going to get to in a minute. And then in the front, you have a front compartment here. And I think I'm missing something. I am. In the back, there's the slip pocket. And then there's this larger pocket. And then the center pocket. So you have a lot of organization and a lot of compartments here. The drop really isn't long enough to go over a shoulder comfortably. I mean, I could get it on, but with the double straps, it's really, I mean, no, it's really not meant to be that way. And it's a bowler bag. It's supposed to be worn, you know, elbow carry or hand carry. You know, it's a little bit heavy because it's all leather. It's not too heavy. And, you know, I have some issues with carrying things that are too heavy, but you know, when I say that it's heavy, it's relatively heavy and substantial compared to something like a Longchamp bag or an LV Speedy, which is going to be extremely lightweight because it's all canvas. So this has a little bit more substance to it. There's a leather zipper pull right here. And let's take a look inside. So I'm going to take out my organizer. And you can see that when I have the organizer in here, this is a little bit too wide. So it kind of collapses in on itself. And unfortunately takes away a little bit of the center room. So I really need to find a better organizer that's going to fit in here just a little bit better to give me better space. And hopefully I'm going to be able to wiggle this out without any real trouble. Excuse me. So yeah, here's the organizer taken out. And here's what it looks like inside. There are 2 slits here where you can hold a pen right here. And then there's another pocket that was for a phone, so you can see how old it is because it's still the pocket for the old cell phone. And then there's a zipper compartment. And in the zipper compartment is the authenticity card, because this did come with the authenticity card. God, I can't talk today. And this was broken when I got this. Now, the listing said that there was broken hardware, but it didn't specify what it was. And I said, well, it can't be the zipper, because when I looked at the pictures, all the pictures, you know, just showed everything was working. But this is a little key fob, and this key fob actually attaches right here. See, there's a little hole here, and that's really not a big deal. It's a snap, and I can have that repaired really easily without, you know, any kind of major project having to happen with this bag. If I were handy, I could probably do it myself, but not me. So I don't know that I would even ever use this. It really doesn't matter to me, you know, whether I get it put back on or not. So it says Chanel, made in Italy. This was immaculately clean. The inside of this bag looks like it's never been touched. There's no stains, no marks, no nothing. And that's in all of the compartments. I can't find anything, not one scuff. There's a very light pen mark right here, if you can see it. Right here. And I've rubbed it, it's gotten a little bit lighter. I would imagine with a little dab of leather cleaner, it would come out. And I'm even tempted to use a little dab of Gooby Gone to see if that removes the ink, because it's such a small spot, and, you know, it should be okay. I don't think that it'll hurt the leather in that one little tiny area. And other than that, I mean, let me show you the corners. So there's a very tiny bit of wear in this corner. This corner is pretty brand new. This one looks fine. I really don't see any wear there, nothing substantial here. And then this final corner over here. This really isn't any kind of a mark, it's just a shadow from where the bag is bent. And this is what it looks like without the organizer. So again, you really don't need it. I mean, I have it in there. It's probably a little bit lighter weight without the organizer. And, you know, I'm fine with this slouchy look, but I thought since it was packed in the box and could have used a little bit of a reshaping, I put it in there really just to kind of make it bounce back into what it should look like. So I couldn't be more happy. And let's talk about what I paid for this bag. First of all, I sold my small red Gucci Marmont bucket bag. And I used the money for the bucket bag to put towards this bag. No, I didn't. No, that's wrong. I didn't. I just saw this and put it on reserve. I'm sorry, guys. I just went ahead and sprung for it because when I saw the price, I said, it's too good of a price, and it's too nice of a bag, in my opinion, to let it go at this price. I paid $865 for this. $865, and you can see it's this gorgeous baby pink that everyone loves. It's my first bag really in this color, and for the money, I don't think that I could have gotten anything that was a little bit better at this price. I mean, it was a steal. It was an absolute steal. I mean, there's really nothing wrong with it that you can say, oh, gee, you know, it's really damaged and it's a mess. So, you know, I'm going to skip it over because I don't want to be involved with having to make repairs and, you know, getting it fixed up and whatnot. I'm probably going to send this for a spa. I think I'm going to use it for a little while longer. And I think I'm going to wait and see if I could get that little pen mark out. But it really looks fine to me. I mean, I don't really see any work that would be worth $100 or $200, whatever it will cost to get it sent to leather surgeons, because it really doesn't need anything reattached except for that key ring. And I'm not going to use the key ring, so it kind of doesn't matter to me. But I thought that this was something really beautiful in a neutral color. I thought it's something that I could use year-round. And, you know, with a style like this, it's never really going to be out of fashion. And guys, one day I would like to have a Chanel Classic flap. I know that there's all kinds of restrictions and all kinds of new rules that Chanel's made, and you know, they're trying to set up their own journey. But the last Chanel bag that I bought from the boutique was probably my last Chanel bag that I'm going to buy from the boutique, at least for the foreseeable future, because I don't have $5,000 and $6,000 to spend on a handbag. So whatever they're doing with their new policies, that's on them. It really doesn't affect me at all. But I'm more than happy to buy some of these gorgeous vintage styles. There are a couple of other vintage styles that I really would like to get my hands on. There's a couple of other flaps that are not classic flaps that I've seen that I really, really do like. I definitely want something from the Cambon line. And I would like to get a couple of vintage accessories, the timeless accessories with the CC embossed on the front, to match this bag and my medallion tote. And I'd be even happy to get another one of these, or the medallion tote in another color. And at the prices, you can't possibly go wrong. People really do take care of these bags. They really make sure, for the most part, that they stay in very good condition. And it's all benefit to us who really love to buy pre-loved. So I'm coming to the end of my video, and go over to Yota, watch her video, pat her on the back, humor her a little bit, tell her that, you know, I stole her idea and I copied her, and blah, 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 blah. Because you know that that's what she wants to hear. Sure, Yota. Sure. But anyway, thanks for joining me today, and I will see you in my next video. Have a good one. Bye-bye.